Alex was speaking about the music of machinery, Judy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
But I do like music. Very much.
Swell. The records are right in the cabinet.
Well, is it okay with you, sir?
Sure, kids. Go ahead.
Well, thank you.
Pick something groovy, Alex. My favorite record.
The rhythm of big generators.
These berries are simply divine.
And they'll taste even more divine next winter, if there are any left for the freezer. You remember what it was like, Judy, before we got the freezer?
Sure do. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Berries, corn on the cob, peaches, peas, lima beans, meat, cakes, pies. Oh, it's dreamy.
The money we saved's pretty dreamy, too. There it is, practically ready to put on the table. Yep, pretty dreamy.
Mother.
Yeah?
Do you think it would be all right if I went to the dance tomorrow night with Eddie Brown?
Oh, when did he ask him?
Oh, he hasn't yet exactly. Alex has asked me to go to a stuffy old lecture with him.
You said you'd go?
You said we should do everything to make it stay pleasant, but I'd still rather go to the dance.
Judy, if you promised Alex you'd go to the lecture with him, you go to the lecture with him, and that's all there is to it.
Well, all right, but he sure gives me the reds.
Gives you the what?
Burns me up, makes me mad.
Oh.
Is there anything else I can do, Mother?
Not for now, dear. Thanks for the help with the berries.
Strictly a snap. Besides, they're good.
Oh, Judy, I almost forgot. Sally phoned.
Okay, Mom. See you later.
Gives me the reds. Really?
Anyway, that's what Johnny said.
Jeepers, these towels are soft and fluffy.
You can say that again.
Jeepers, these towels are soft and fluffy.
All right, all right. But they'd never get this soft and fluffy flapping on a clothesline.
Must be a relief not to hang out clothes anymore.
Watch. This is Mother. Any day can be wash day now. My electric dryer saves me miles of walking and tons of carrying in a year. No kidding, though. This little old dryer sure gets things done in a hurry. Man, oh, man.
Men. That's what I'm through with. Or at least one man in particular. Alexander Phipps.
Oh? What's with you?
Well, at first I thought he was real gone. Really a big wheel. Then for a while I thought my dear brother just made up all this guff about Alex being a bookworm. But now I find out he really is a character.
Well, it isn't the first time a big wheel turned out to be just a hubcap.
And while you're wheeling around at the dance, I'll be sitting out a lecture with a hubcap. A lecture about mushrooms.
Well, there must be some mechanical problem connected with the lecture, if Alex wants to go. Growing mushrooms under artificial conditions. Well, after all, the lecture may be very interesting.
Yes, Mother.
Mushrooms. Mechanical products. Time study. Food.
What did you say, Mother?
Judy, I've an idea.
Yes?
I remember your father. The trouble I had with him. Seemed as if nothing I did would interest him until I...
Until what, Mother?
Until I discovered how much he enjoyed good food.
Oh.
Well, the way to a man's heart, Judy.
Oh, Mother, that's corny. Everyone likes good food.
I know, dear, but I'm thinking of something else, too. It'll take a little conspiracy.
Conspiracy?
A nice little conspiracy for a nice young man. You remember I decided not to go to the Garden Club dinner tomorrow night because of Alexander's visit? Well, I've changed my mind. I'm going. And you can find out for yourself whether Mother knows best. Now, here's what we'll do. Need anything before I leave, Judy?
I don't think so, Mother. Now, how long did you say it would take this dinner to cook?
Well, let's see. Your dinner should cook for an hour and a half at 350 degrees.
Wait a sec, sweetie. Let me make with the mathematics. I'm going to dash over to Sally. She's going to set my hair.
It's almost 3 o'clock now. You'll eat at 6:30, and your dinner takes an hour and a half to cook.
Let me see. Set the timer to stop cooking at 6:30 and to cook for an hour and a half. Then I flip the set switch so it'll go on automatically. Turn the temperature dial to 350. Then I'm off to Sally's.
Okay? Absolutely right.
Oh, glad I remembered to take the ham out of the freezer this morning. I wish you weren't going out. Do you think everything will be all right?
Of course, darling. It'll be lovely. Now, don't you worry. This isn't the first meal you've cooked, you know.
No, but it's the first meal I ever cooked for Alex.
If I know Alex, he'll be pleasantly surprised and impressed. I have to hurry, dear. I have things to do.
And what's a 4-letter word for nuisance?
What?
4-letter word for nuisance.
Oh, that's easy. J-U-D-Y.
Well, I'm off.
Oh, where you going, Mom?
Can we give you a lift, Mrs. Adams?
No, thanks, boys. I don't know just what time I'll be back tonight, so I'm taking the car.
Tonight? What about dinner?
Oh, Judy's taking care of that.
Judy? Why, Judy can't even boil water without burning it. Hey, maybe we'd better go down to Hamburger Harry's. At least we'll get something to eat.
Go right ahead, but you'll be sorry.
Why, I wouldn't think of missing one of Judy's dinners.
Thank you, Alex.
You shouldn't tease her so, dear.
Oh, Mom, I was only needling her.
Well, don't overdo it. You'll give her the reds.
Well, that sounds interesting, Alex. You know, mushrooms are big favorites of mine.
Well, as I understand it, there's quite an air conditioning problem involved.
Oh, I don't think that would be too much of a problem. You know what?
Oh, dear.
Well, you can always give it a try, Mr. Adams.
Oh, me. Everything will be ruined. Oh, I don't know what I'll do.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Lady in distress. Sure. Trouble, Judy? Can I help?
It's the mixer. It just won't work.
Oh, let me take a look. There we are. Plug slipped out. That's all.
How do you suppose that happened?
Just one of those things. First thing you do when an appliance doesn't work is find out if it's plugged in. That's the trouble most of the time.
Is that what time study is?
No. But are you interested in time study?
Oh, Mother was telling me that you...
Oh, yeah. It's a hobby of mine.
I'd love to hear about it.
Oh, take your kitchen. Ever noticed anything about it?
Well, there's the electric range, the electric sink, the garbage disposer, and dishwasher, and the refrigerator, and the freezer.
Exactly. All wonderful helps. Now, here's something you probably never thought about, Judy. A kitchen today is like a factory in a lot of ways. Well, the product can only be good if the right tools are used. So modern factories use the best machinery that money can buy. As a result, the work is done faster, better, and easier. Just as it is in a modern kitchen. See what I mean?
Oh, yes. And you're so smart about all these things.
Not really, Judy. It's just that I'm interested in. Like to make a study of them. Oh, now here's another thing. Not only are the best tools important, but everything connected with their use is taken into consideration. Oh, see how they're placed? Oh, just like machines in our factory. Straight line production. Oh, they're not set this way just for looks. They're placed this way for a definite purpose. To save work, time, and unnecessary steps.
Golly, I'm so impressed.
It's called time and motion study. Come here. Take your home freezer, full of fresh frozen foods. Well, there's a definite saving of time and money. And right next to it, the refrigerator. Keeps day-to-day food in perfect freshness. And the dishwasher? Now there's a machine that does away with a chore that everybody hates. And again, right next to it, the garbage disposer. Very convenient. The electric range, practically an automatic cook, right? And only a few steps from where the food is kept. Notice how it all adds up to one important thing?
What?
Consideration for the housewife. Even that mixer's a big work saver.
Oh, golly, my whipped cream.
Imagine having to do that the hard way, by hand.
Alex, I hope you brought your appetite with you.
Oh, I certainly did, sir. The table looks beautiful, Judy.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you, Alex.
It certainly looks lovely.
Beautiful.
Well, here's to Judy.
To Judy. Well, I brought along my appetite, too, so let's sample it.
That's for me, sir.
How about you, Bob?
Oh, but quick.
Just a small piece for the boy at the end. A perfect dinner, Judy. And you said she couldn't boil water without burning it.
It's me.
Pineapple juice, chilled just right. And that ham steak, oh, brother. Creamy potatoes, buttered lima beans, and that wonderful cherry pie with whipped cream.
All right, all right.
I think we ought to make him eat all his meals at Hamburger Harry's for that.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Yep, Judy, you did all right.
Thanks, but I can't take all the credit. Our kitchen does everything but talk.
Now, about that lecture. Oh, I don't know. After such a wonderful meal, I'd fall asleep at a lecture. I thought maybe... How'd you like to go dancing?
Dancing? Oh, Alex, how dreamy.
Okay. Well, let's get going on the dishes. And, Bob, you can take in the lecture if you want.
No, thanks. I'm going to watch TV tonight. A lot of good shows.
Don't you young folks worry about the dishes. There's no trouble around here, you know.
Oh, Dad, you're a doll. Come on, Alex.
See you later.
Night.
Here, let me give you a hand with these, Dad.
Okay, son. Oh, hello there.
Well, how'd it go? Big success?
Tremendous success. We've got quite a girl there, Mother. Quite a girl.
What are those?
Oh, tickets to a lecture. You want to go with me? Alex left them. Something about growing mushrooms under artificial conditions. I might find out how to grow them in the basement. Say, I could move your laundry.
Oh, no, you don't. Really, Harry, this is the end.